Well, let's begin. What's wrong with your leg?
Wound.
Wound?
Yeah.
Heavy?
Well, it's normal.
Well, you still walk basically, right?
Yes.
Understood. Well, tell me how are things are general. Are you a contract
Yes.
holder? How did you sign the contract?
Got an article.
Prison?
No, I haven't got into prison yet. Well, I didn't have time. And the investigator suggested signing a contract, in short, so that I wouldn't go to jail.
Got it. And have you lived in Pskov all your life?
Yes.
Did you study somewhere?
Yes.
What did you study to be?
Well, I didn't go to college. I just graduated from high school.
Finished school. How many grades?
9.
9. And then what after school?
Well, I ended up in jail. Well, while still in prison, I was studying becoming, I guess, an electric welder.
Well, in short, this wasn't your first time, was it?
Yes.
And when was the first one?
In 2018.
How old were you?
18.
What did you do?
Well, there was a fight with the guys and theft.
There was a big fight, but no casualties.
Without casualties, yes.
Understood. And how much did they give?
3.5.
3.5. You served 3.5 years. Is everything okay or less?
A little bit smaller.
Released on parole?
Yes.
Understood. And what happens next after you leave?
I found a girl, we started living together, and we are still married. We had a child.
Oh, you already have a child?
Yes.
Cool.
Born in December.
Uh-huh. So what happened that you ended up in prison again? What happened?
Well, we had a fight, and I was there with the guys. I've been smoking, in short, and...
Did you have a fight with her?
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you going out for a
Yes.
drink? Uh-huh.
And so it happened that I ended up under the article.
Got it. What the article?
Also a fight.
Also fight. And also without
No
casualties.
casualties.
And how much did they give you?
Well, about 6 years.
They could have given about 6 years? Didn't want to serve this time?
No.
Understood. You and I are roughly speaking the same age. It's interesting. Why didn't you want to study like...
I don't know, I can't answer.
There was no such desire at all.
Well, there was a desire. But I don't know.
But when you were studying to be a welder in prison, did you succeed?
Yes, yes, yes.
In principle, you could work.
Yes.
And during this time between the first and second trips, when you got married, what did you do?
Worked.
Where?
I worked in the construction of frame houses and also as a general laborer doing various jobs.
Did you earn a decent income?
Well, I had 70,000 a month.
Oh, well, that's a normal salary. Well, how can she support a family, or did your wife work
And my
too?
wife worked too, yes. Well, you can support a family, but you have to give up a lot of things.
Is it a bit hard?
It's not very hard, but for our city, it's a normal salary. This is not average, but even bigger.
Well, there you could afford, I don't know, for example, to go to the cinema somewhere once a week.
It would have been possible to do it even every day.
And did you go to the cinema?
We went to the movies, yes.
How do young people in Pskov spend their days, and what do they do there? Well, on weekdays and weekends, what did you do?
I don't know, but I worked mostly. And in the rest, well, I didn't communicate with anyone, only with my wife, that's all.
There were no friends as such?
No, just acquaintances.
I understand. Okay, so you're in trouble for the second time. Did they catch you right away, or were you on the run?
Well, a day or two later, they came home. I didn't hide. Well, they took me away.
I understand. Well, how did the investigator suggest that you sign the contract?
Well, the military office said you'll be on the line, everything will be fine. You'll be in the rear.
They said like that you'll be in the rear, in short.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you believed it?
Well, yes, how could I know that this was not true? I didn't know anything about the contract
yes,
at all.
how is it possible? In Russia, they can't cheat. I understand. So you decided to sign and earn some money at the same time?
Well, not exactly to make money, but more to clear my criminal record. To be clean, to start life from scratch. I thought a year would pass and that would be it.
When was this?
Signed?
Yes.
On November 15th, 2024.
in November 2024. Well, you signed the contract. What happened next?
Well, they sent me to training.
Where?
To Kursk. There for a half a month, then they sent me to the
Is
Markovka for half
Markovka
a
also
month.
is Kursk region?
Well, a little further, most likely, Belgrade. And then they sent us on a combat mission.
What did you do during these exercises? What did you do?
Basically nothing. Well, in
Nothing?
short, we weren't taught anything. There was nothing like that, what they showed on TV, running and shooting, there was nothing like that.
In short, you didn't even shoot.
Well, in short, a couple of times they
Well,
let
in
me
short,
shoot.
there wasn't much enthusiasm
Yes.
there. I understand. And when you were already in training, did you basically already understand that you would hardly be able to stay on call?
Well, there are the basics. They teach everyone who comes to training.
Uh-huh.
Even thought you're a communication specialist, you just need to be able to do something.
In short, did you still believe that you would be in the rear?
Believed, yes.
I understand. Didn't do anything. Did you drink sometimes?
There?
Well, yes.
No.
Was it
There,
impossible?
no, everything is strict about that.
I get it. Okay. And then they sent you straight to the combat mission.
Yes.
Where?
In Volchansk, Kharkiv region.
Can you tell me the first mission?
Yes.
In general. Can you tell me how it was? You thought you would be in the rear, but then they come to you and tell you that you will be...
Out.
Yes. How so?
Well, we left. I don't know, I don't remember what time. We arrived at Volchansk.
Did they even tell you where you were going?
No.
No? Were there many of you?
I don't remember exactly, about 10 people probably went on a combat mission. So, we arrived, went in and sat in the basement for 2 months.
In Volchansk for 2 months.
In the basement. Then our position was destroyed and I was taken prisoner.
And what about provisions, food, drink?
It was well, in moderation.
Have you lost weight?
I lost 10 kilograms, yes.
In 2 months during this time, did you lose 10 kilograms? Wow. That is as such, there weren't any super problems, but,
Well, yes.
well, in short. And what did you do there for 2 months?
They sat, held their position and didn't go anywhere at all.
Were there any assaults or attacks on you?
No, there wasn't.
Nothing happened.
There was silence until we got caught. There was no water there for about a day, and my partner went to collect some snow and melt it. And the drones saw him in short, and they started bombing.
Did the drone see him go for water?
Yes, as he came out of the basement, yes, and they started hitting.
Hit the basement.
Yes.
Hit with what?
Drones.
Specifically drones. Drops or
Well,
FPV?
both, and Baba Yaga at night, the last thing that happened,
How do you feel after Baba Yaga?
it's normal, the ear can't hear.
And this was while you were sitting in the basement.
Yes.
Did something fly in and injure your
No,
leg?
that's not true. We abandoned our position the night after the Baba Yaga attack, because the second one
And
would
you
have
kind
arrived
of understood that you had to roll back some or get away
anyway. Yes,
somewhere.
yes.
Did you tell the command about this?
No, our radio is broken.
Uh-huh.
Our radio broke.
And you made a decision.
Yes, change position.
So, how did you do it?
Well, my partner died. Baba Yaga got to him. He said that he would not go anywhere else and hide in the house in short. And so, the Baba Yaga flew by. I told him, let's go, but he said, no, I won't go. I went out and she threw it on him.
I see.
And that's it.
And what did you do next?
I walked around Volchansk for 5 days.
Did you walk on your own for
Yes,
5
to
days?
Volchansk. Well, I wanted to get to my position, well, to the one from which we came out.
Like to your own?
Yes.
But it seems it didn't
It
work
didn't
out.
work out, yes.
Well, tell me how you walked. What did you eat and drink for 5 days?
In the basements, there were these cans of pickles.
Marauded little by little.
Well, not really.
Well, not a murderer. He freed Ukrainian basements from the canned food. Are you embraced to take off your
No.
head? Well, okay, you walked through these basements little by little, marauded. Well, what did you eat there? What did you eat? What did you drink?
Well, jam, that kind of thing. I only came across one basement on the last day when they took me there, in that same basement.
You walked around for 4 days without eating anything, and
Yes,
on the 5th
I
day
ate a
you
little,
found it.
and then a Ukrainian drone burned me again.
Uh-huh. Well, did you try to escape from him somehow?
No, a couple of times the FPV came flying, I went out, that's it, I raised my hands.
Did he have a weapon?
There was nothing, no bulletproof vest, no helmet, no weapon, everything
So
was
you walked
buried.
around for 5 days without anything?
Yes, I raised my hands, went out, said that's it, like, I give up.
Did they take you to their place we had run or what?
They were about 40 meters from this basement, and I shouted that, like, that's it, I surrender, and,
Don't shoot?
yes.
Did they shout something
Yes, they
to you?
said run here. I asked where they were, and one shouts, see, I'm waving my hands, and I ran there to them.
Run. So you run
At
up to
first
them,
I
and what next?
Didn't understand. I saw that they were ours, well, Russians in short, and then I ran there to them and saw yellow armbands.
You run up to him and tell your emotions in general. You run up closer to them. Do you see the yellow bandage on his head?
Well, I think that's all.
Have you arrived?
I arrived, yes.
Has anyone told you anything about captivity before?
There is no mention
Well,
of
about
captivity.
Ukrainian captivity.
Well, it was still scary, actually. I didn't hear anything
Well,
special.
you probably heard that they were cutting
Well,
something off. That's what I think. Did you watch anything on TV at all?
No, they don't show things like that on TV.
Well, what they don't tell you that they cut off something from the prisoners
Well, it
here?
might be in Telegram somewhere.
In Telegram. Well, have you read anything?
Well, I've heard about it, but I haven't
well,
read
were
it.
you interested in politics in general?
No, I wasn't.
Well, what did you read in the Telegram,
I'm
for
telling
example?
you that I didn't read it, I just heard it. I assume it's on Telegram because it wouldn't
I
be on
understand.
TV.
Not a TV, not a Telegram. You haven't read anything. You haven't been interested in anything.
They don't show things like this on TV.
What were you interested in anyway?
Well, work, home.
In short, just work, yeah. Okay. You run up, you go to them, and what next?
Well, I think that's it. I'm done, yes. I asked them what will happen to me, and they said nothing.
What, this when your hands were tied?
Yes.
Tell me about this moment before your hands were tied.
Well, they took me, then searched me, and that's it. Tied my hands. I asked them what will happen to me. They said, it's okay, we'll give you to the SBU. They'll talk to you.
Do you know who took you prisoner?
Yes, Shkval.
Shkval? Guys from Shkval, like. Do you like these guys from Shkval?
Thank you. I want to say that they left me alive.
They probably let you smoke?
Well, they did, yes. They feed me and let me smoke.
Whoa. Well, in short, after that you already... Yes. They tell you on TV that they are... Nazis.
I didn't see that either.
What do you mean? You
I
haven't
didn't
seen
really
any
watch
Nazis?
the news.
And those who took you prisoners, were they not Nazis?
I don't know. I wasn't interested.
No, well, I see my head seems to be in place. Wait, did we miss the part about how you got wounded in the leg?
They dropped a grenade on me when I was in the basement.
When he was already in the basement. In short, the Ukrainian Nazis took you prisoner, feed you, gave something to smoke, and sent us here to the camp.
Yes.
Fine. Where have yours been all this time? They didn't realize you were lost somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't care.
They didn't care.
Well, how should I know?
How is it that it was all the same, but you have...
Maybe they were looking, but
well,
there
how
was
do you
no connection
generally
anymore. I
evaluate
don't know.
their actions? Did they screw you over or not?
I can't know.
I understand.
There is no one who can help you there. They wouldn't let you to go out and help.
Yeah. How are you doing here already? How do they treat you?
Everything is fine.
Is everything normal? Did they treat you there?
Well, yes. In the process.
In progress. I understand. I'm just wondering, how have you lived all this time? You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything, you weren't interested in politics. But, still read some news, right?
Contact only. Well, I have a news feed there, and that's it.
Uh-huh. So in the end, it turns out that you were deceived.
Well, it's turned out that way, I guess.
And when did you realize this?
When I had already gone on the task.
When you went on a mission. Did you realize that being a signalman in the rear would
Yes.
clearly not work out? How could Russians deceive Russian?
Don't know.
Don't you have a huge poster hanging in your city saying Russians don't abandon their own?
I haven't seen anything like that either. There is nothing like that in my city, at least.
It turns out that not only are they abandoning you, they are also deceiving you. How do you assess their actions?
Well, I don't know. Well, regarding the deception, it wasn't them. It wasn't the military office that deceived me, but the investigator, it turns out. And the fact that they didn't help,
Well, if
how?
you could back, for example, to the time when you first arrived, would you agree to go again?
For a contract?
Yes.
No.
It's better to serve your time.
It would be better, yeah.
It's clear. Do you even understand who attacked whom and why the war is going on?
Well, I heard that Russia... Well, here they say that Ukraine attacked, but here they say that Russia attacked.
In which version do you believe more?
Don't know. Well, I think that Russia, most likely. Because there are many people here that have said this.
For example, which ones? Well, how did you come to the conclusion that most likely Russia attacked Ukraine?
I don't know, I can't explain.
Well, let's try to figure it out.
More about... Well, I don't know, I can't explain.
Fine. Well, what arguments did they give you?
What, I don't remember.
In short, good. Let's try to figure out who attacked whom. Well, for your general understanding. Are you interested in understanding this at all? In figuring
Well,
it
let's
out?
figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Do you know that Ukraine is in a sense an independent, separate state from Russia?
Yes.
What did you hear about Ukraine before the war?
At all?
Well, yes, in principle.
I didn't hear anything special. A country like any other country, like all
In
countries.
short, well, in principle, you understood that this was a
Well,
separate
yes.
country. There's a border.
Yes.
Here is Ukraine, here is Russia. Where were you captured?
In Ukraine, it turns out.
So it turns out you're a Russian soldier with a rifle.
Was already without one.
Well, initially, you were armed. You crossed the border and ran around Ukraine with a rifle. Try to occupy some territory. What was your task?
To get a foothold and wait for something I don't know, they didn't give any more
To
explanation.
consolidate. That is to enter a new position, roughly speaking.
No, not a new one. I think they changed the people there.
That
In
is,
my opinion,
you
so.
moved slowly there by occupying new Ukrainian territories.
Not new, it was already occupied.
Well, I see, but still everyone else was moving alongside you, right?
Probably yes.
Or am I saying
Well, the
something
two
wrong?
of us have already reached this point.
Well,
I haven't
that's
seen
clear.
any others, I don't know.
But do you understand that very fact that you crossed the border just like that?
Yes.
It's like, well, you didn't give your passport to anyone at the border, didn't you?
No.
Didn't the Ukrainian give you a stamp? So it turns out you've already violated international law.
It turns out that I probably violated it.
Are you an occupier?
Explain what this is.
You understand the word occupier,
No.
no? Well, during World War II, that's what they called the Germans who captured territory. They were called occupiers. That is, those who occupy the territory.
I understand.
Do you consider yourself an occupier?
In general, no.
What were you doing in Ukraine then?
Well, I didn't seize any territory.
And what does your army do?
The army is a different matter.
Well, you're just a small
Well, then, yes.
cog in this army. As part of the occupation forces of the Russian Federation. What do you think?
Well, I think yes.
Look, you can answer this thing. Have your own opinion, nothing will happen to you
I
for
understand.
it. Well, you're sincere in saying this. I doubt it. Why do you think the war started?
There is probably a conflict between the parties. I don't know. She's been around since 2014, I heard.
Yes. But if Russia entered Ukrainian territory, then why did Russia attack?
I can't know why.
Well, having already gone through all this, what do you think?
Well, I don't know either.
Well, here you are, or rather, there you are saying that we somehow oppressed Russian speakers here. What language did the soldiers who took you prisoner speak?
In Russian.
Just imagine. Russian speakers, who probably oppressed Russian speakers, are defending the country. And you weren't killed. An occupier who came here to occupy the lands. Have you heard anything about Russian captivity? How are Ukrainian soldiers treated in Russian
I
captivity?
already been asked, but I haven't heard anything at all. I didn't even know about captivity. Well, I didn't know anything about captivity at all. And about Ukrainian and about Russian.
Look, this is our soldier at the moment he is taken prisoner. This is Azovstal in Mariupol. Have you heard about Azovstal?
Well, I heard.
And this is him who was taken from captivity.
Brutal.
Here, look. This was him before captivity. And this is after. And I realized there are just a ton of them here. Do you think this is a normal attitude?
No.
Why did this happen? Why are Russians so cruel?
I can't, not everyone. I can't know why. Well, there are people like that everywhere in every country. Some are better, some are worse.
I agree, but we didn't launch missiles at you until 2022. And you launch missiles at us. Rocket Shaheds, which hit whatever they want. Heard about that in general.
Well, not really. I didn't even know when the war started. Before I went to see it, I wasn't really interested.
Do you know now?
Yes, in 2022.
Well, how do you assess Russia's actions in general in this war? Is it normal to treat
In
prisoners
general,
like
it
this?
would be better not to start it at all. Well, like, why all this?
Who do you think should be advised not to start this again?
Well, the Russian side most likely.
Most likely to Putin.
Maybe.
How do you feel about him in general?
To Putin?
Uh-huh.
The president is just a president. I don't know.
The president who decided to send you to another country to kill people, almost kill you in the process. You're just very lucky, you know that.
Yes.
And your partner was unlucky. His politics sent him to war and killed him. How do you assess this decision of your president?
I told you it's politics, I don't know, I have nothing to say about it.
When I asked you how you assess Russian sanctions, you said they were bad. And when I tell you the exact name of the person who oversees all of this and who gives these main orders, it was he who gave you the order to start the war. Then you say you don't know. Look, if you're afraid to answer this question or don't want to...
It is possible not to answer this question.
You don't have to answer. Or you can just say that I'm afraid to answer.
Well, it's not that I'm afraid, I don't know how to answer. Is it possible to simply not answer?
And after you return, if you return home, of course, do you think it's time to get a little interest in politics?
Yes.
Catch up.
See what's going on.
Let me just give you a little advice, if you allow me. It is not only in Russian news that we should look for the truth. Because you understand how propaganda works in your country, more or less.
Yes, it happens.
Happens? How did you understand this? On what example?
According to all sorts of rumors.
Well, tell me.
Well, there is propaganda everywhere, in all countries where there is a war. There, everyone is shitting on each other, that's all.
Well, yes, but look, your propaganda tells us that we are here, we are infringing upon Russian-speaking population, we have Nazis here, and you were taken prisoner by soldiers who spoke Russian, and in my opinion, like Nazis, they didn't treat you like Nazis or fascists.
No, they didn't.
It turns out they lied on TV.
Well, they always lie on TV. They say that everything is good in war, we win, but in the end everything is different.
Not winning.
We are not winning, yes.
Who do you think will win?
I can't say that either.
Well, how do you feel about it when you were there?
So everyone there is on another, there you can't understand who is shooting and where, that's also unclear.
Sometimes even our own shoot at our own.
Sometimes it probably happens like that.
It happened, right?
You wouldn't understand because you simply don't know who's his rival.
Have you heard the goals that Putin announced in 2022 when he announced this as war?
No, I didn't hear what he announced at all.
He simply said that he was starting this kind of operation, in fact a war, in order to denazify Ukraine and demilitarize it. Do you even understand these words?
Well, roughly.
Approximately. That's roughly what it's like for many people. Well, demilitarizing means like reducing the Ukrainian army. Do you think he succeeded?
Don't know.
It's the other way around.
Maybe.
He wanted to demilitarize, but now our army has become larger. They send us a lot of Western weapons and help us. Shells and other stuff there.
Well, I already seen this here.
Even the planes are American.
I saw this on the news here.
Well, he wanted one thing, but everything turned out the other way around. Is he a good president if he does this? You don't want to answer.
I can't answer.
Okay. Okay, let's try calling Grandma anyway. Something with the connection, yes. Will you talk to your grandson?
Yes, sure.
Conversation for recording and publication.
Hello.
Hello, honey. How are you doing?
Everything is fine, everything is normal, nothing special. They treat me normally here.
How are you, Bunny?
All good, there is a slight injury, but they are treating everything normally. It has already been treated.
And what kind of wound is this? What kind
Everything
of wound?
is fine, it's almost cured.
Well, what's up with you, son?
A shrapnel in the leg. Everything is fine.
You're being treated, right?
Yes, everything is fine. They're treating me, feeding me, everything is fine.
Everything is good, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
What kind of uniform do you have?
I was given these clothes.
How are you anyway?
Overall, everything is fine. Where am I? I don't know.
In a prisoner of war camp.
Yes, I'm currently in a prisoner of war
Doesn't
camp.
matter.
Speak louder. Speak louder, what?
I say that I'm now in a prisoner of war camp.
Doesn't matter.
There was no need
Doesn't
to say
matter.
exactly where.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I got it. Did you call Slava?
No, I only have one call.
I see.
You'll tell her that I'm okay, right?
Yes, Mom sends you your very best regards, son.
Yeah, tell her too. And how did you know? How
Fine.
did you know that I was being held captive?
Mom found out in the Prisoners of War of Russia group and sent you to Slava.
Slava is doing something
Huh?
there.
Huh?
Slava is doing something there. Was she doing
Well,
something?
we had a little argument. She misunderstood us. Mom sent her a video and said it's fake too. And she says why in such a rude manner. Well, she didn't understand.
Understood. Let's make peace, don't quarrel there, say it.
Okay, son, okay.
And
I
this-
think Slava, she didn't come there to see you, did she?
How can she get here? How many kilometers is to me? Probably 3,000 kilometers, if not more.
Well, she was just going somewhere. In her stories there was a train and she was going somewhere. I thought she went to see you.
No, no, no.
Well, I see. Well, how are you eating? Are you feel
Yes,
well?
everything is fine, everything is good.
You shaved and got a haircut,
Well,
right?
they cut hair, yes.
And shaved? Is the wound healing?
Yes, everything is fine.
And everything healed poorly for you before.
No, everything is fine.
What did you say in the video? Are you going to go back home?
Yes, I just don't know when the exchange will happen.
Let me explain.
Now they will explain it to you. Here we go.
Fine.
Does he have prisoner of war status? Do you know about this?
Well, I'll ask his wife because I don't know. I had a little fight with his wife, so I don't know for sure.
You understand, if you don't take any action, he can sit here forever. There are some characters who have been sitting here in captivity for about 4 years.
I understood. So she needs to see the unit commander, right?
She needs... There will be a video about him on Vladimir Zolkin's YouTube channel. She needs to go to military office with this video and say that he is being held captive. Because if she just say that he is in captivity, most likely they wouldn't believe her. You need to show this video that he is alive, that he is in captivity and ready for exchange.
Please repeat again. Where will this video be?
YouTube channel Vladimir Zolkin.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Because we don't need them here, we need to give them away to take our own.
I get it. Okay, I'll tell her about it.
How do you rate your grandson's decision to go to war?
Negative. I didn't even know. I found out from contacts that he was there, but otherwise I didn't know. I tried to dissuade him a lot, he wouldn't let me lie. He tried twice and I cried all the time, dissuade his.
And if he died, why would he die?
Because of his stupidity.
She asks, is he being fed well? Ask, should we feed him well?
How do you think? So we ask how they feed him here and so on. And how are we? Should we feed him well?
No, I didn't mean that. No, of course not.
Why?
Well, he didn't come to you with good intentions.
He came to kill us.
Well, he didn't go of his own free will either.
How not? He signed the contract himself. He could have just gone to jail. He would have served his time and would have been released peacefully to his wife and daughter.
Well, maybe also because of money.
Is Grandma telling the truth?
No, I didn't need the money.
He says he didn't need the money.
Well, how could they not be needed?
Well, they are
he has a
needed,
small
but
child.
not in the same way. I wanted to avoid criminal liability more.
And do they think that money earned on blood helped his daughter in any way?
We didn't think about this when we were going.
Maybe it's time to think about it.
I also think it's time. I'm generally against this whole war. I'm generally for peace. I don't understand at all. I feel sorry for everyone. I feel sorry for yours too. And your children die too. I work in a kindergarten myself, so I know what it's like.
How do you think? Why Russia attacked Ukraine?
You know, I'm far from politics. I'm not interested in politics at all.
So this policy that you are not interested in almost killed your grandson.
Well, that means somewhere it was my
Maybe it's
fault.
time to start being interested in something. What do you think?
Well, maybe it's time. But I still can't do anything.
It only seemed that way to you. You all say I can't do anything.
It's easier this way.
It's just easier to take all of this as an example and say I can't do anything.
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Okay, Grandma, there will be a lot of people there now.
Well, okay, son, I'll tell Slava everything. Well, they'll
Yes,
send
and,
me the link, right?
Yes. And please try to send the parcel as quickly as possible. I don't have anything at all.
What do you need in the parcel?
Well, cigarettes, tea, well, how you brought me parcels in prison?
What about clothes?
You don't need any clothes.
No need for underwear either.
No need, I have everything. You can just throw in socks.
Okay, then.
Cigarettes, tea, soap, and...
Can you imagine
toiletries.
Ukrainian Nazis clothed him, gave him shoes and feed him here?
I understand everything.
But on
What
TV
do they tell
have
you on
something
TV
completely
about
different.
Ukrainian captivity?
I don't believe I saw videos of prisoners of war and what they say, so now I don't believe anyone.
Have you seen the video of Russian prisoners of war
Yes. Yes.
on YouTube?
No, the group is Prisoners of War Russia.
Yeah, right. Okay, okay.
What did you want to say?
I've already forgotten. Take care, son. We'll
Yes,
love
everything
you.
is fine. Mutually. There it is. Try to move there. Well, Slava, tell her to move so that I can be exchanged faster.
Okay, fine. I thought she had done everything. She wrote me a message. Don't bother me, I'll decide everything myself. You understand?
But make peace with her. Tell her I said.
Okay, okay, son. Everything, I love and
Bye,
kiss
bye.
you.
Say hi to Mom.
Okay, yeah. Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Advise other to go to war, I don't know, tell them how cool it is.
I advise you not to go to war. There is nothing like that here, and it's not worth the money.
And freedom.
In terms of,
Well, you went for freedom, didn't you?
well, it's better to go to jail, I think. Well, who will listen to me? I don't know. Well, I'll give you some advice, but I don't know who will listen and who won't.
Yeah, that's the speech.
Yes.
Okay.